Good morning, RCS. Today is Thursday, January 23rd, and this is the RCS News.
This past Monday, RCS observed Dr. Martin Luther King Day. Students participated in a prayer service in which they listened to and reflected upon the famous speech, "I Have a Dream."
Students also made care bags and lunches for the Cathedral Kitchen in Camden that were delivered and enjoyed almost immediately.
As we move away from Martin Luther King Day and on the next days on the calendar, we hope that this message and lessons fill the halls of RCS every day. There are many great messages in the speech, but RCS News Team Research Department discovered an interesting fact that you might not know and make you a key contributor during your next family dinner.
Did you know that the phrase "I have a dream" was not even in the text of the speech? Dr. King began his scripted speech when all of a sudden gospel singer Mahalia Jackson, who yelled, "Tell him about the dream, Martin." Earlier in his career, King had spoken at length about his dreams of racial harmony. At her urging, King put down his notes and delivered the words that solidified his legacy.
King's friends were stunned. None of these lines had made it into the printed statement King brought to the podium. In front of all these people, cameras, and microphones, Martin winged it. His friend would later say, "But then no one I've ever met could improvise better." Next week is Catholic Schools Week throughout the U.S. During Catholic Schools Week, we celebrate and showcase the best our school has to offer. Catholic Schools Week has a lot of great activities, beginning with the spaghetti dinner and the candy bingo night, and all the way to award winner performance of The Little Mermaid during the closing weekend.
Catholic Schools Week is also Middle School Spirit Week at RCS. The theme days are a great way to show your class and RCS pride. Monday is Pajama Day.
Tuesday is Accessory Day.
Wednesday is Color Day.
Thursday is Sports Day.
And Friday is Character Day.
Make sure you prepare and show your Ram pride. In weather news, last night the National Weather Service issued a very odd warning in Miami. The National Weather Service in Miami issued an unofficial warning for falling iguanas last night due to the unusual cold snap that hit the Sunshine State.
Iguanas are cold-blooded. They slow down or become immobile when temperatures drop into the 40s. They may fall from trees, but they are not dead.
Green iguanas are an invasive species in Florida, known for eating through landscaping and digging burrows that undermine buildings and roads.
Finally, some of our students had a very special visitor this week. Meet Turbo the Hedgehog. Turbo was a hit with the 3rd and 4th graders. The students got to pet him and see how he uses his prickly shell to protect himself.
He's a nocturnal animal, so we really wore him out. Miss Amanda was able to coax him out and say hello a few times. She keeps him in a reptile tank with a heat lamp at home. She says he eats cat food and uses the litter box.
We think our school needs a pet. Do you think we could convince our principal to buy one for the school? We could let him travel week to week to all the different classes. Think of the educational benefit to that.
Miss Webb, if you're watching.
That's all for today's news.
Have a great day, RCS.